Hey guys, Cheesy Charles here. Since this is my very first video, I'm going over the history of Showbiz Pizza and Chuck E. Cheese in Augusta, Georgia. Surprisingly, this store has quite a bit of information on it, being a unique Showbiz location and also a unique Chuck E. Cheese location. This is a store that I personally work at, and this was my childhood store. I'm going to be getting my information from not only my own knowledge, but also some Google images, Cheesypedia, Showbiz Wikipedia, and also some managers that I work with. I have found a few photos over the past few days of this location in its Showbiz days, which really makes me happy. So please be sure to subscribe since this is my very first video. Also, give credit to Rob for being the inspiration on this video. Anyways, let's get into the history of Showbiz Pizza Place and Chuck E. Cheese in Augusta, Georgia. The 3435 Wrightsboro Road location in Augusta, Georgia opened on July 14, 1982 as the 6th Showbiz Pizza. This location opened with the classic Rockafire explosion. There isn't any photos of the exterior or interior, with the only photos we get of the interior are of the stage and their Billy Bob walkaround. In 1987, Showbiz Pizza wanted to phase out the Rockafire explosion in favor of licensed characters such as Superman, Spider-Man, and Garfield to appeal to a wider audience. And out of those three characters, here's the one that they chose.
Yogi Bear is smarter than the average bear. Yogi Bear is always in the ranger's hair.
Yep, they chose the Hanna-Barbera characters Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. Billy Bob's stage was retrofitted as Jellystone Park with pine trees and a picnic basket. Looney Bird became Boo Boo with his oil barrel being repainted green, and Rolf was moved to stage left and was retrofitted to become Yogi Bear with Earl being completely removed. The curtain valance artwork for Billy Bob and Looney Bird was left in place. And later on August 14, 1987, Yogi Bear was introduced to Augusta, Georgia, and was one of the 3 locations to receive Yogi Bear, the other 2 locations being Omaha, Nebraska, and Colorado Springs, Colorado. During the process of Yogi Bear being introduced to these stores, the Yogi Bear installation was a bit unusual due to things not being finalized, such as not receiving a packing list, not receiving an installation manual, sent unsewn cosmetics, and incorrectly assembled parts. Funny enough, Omaha, Nebraska, and Colorado Springs, Colorado got a huge surprise when their Yogi Bear had arrived. Omaha, Nebraska was shipped with 3 legs for Yogi, and Colorado Springs only received 1 leg, and they knew where the other leg was. Fortunately, they got the problem fixed. After 1 year of the test period for Yogi Bear, they would retrofit them back into Rolf and Earl and Billy Bob and Looney Bird, and they would remain that way for the rest of the Showbiz days. In 1990, due to a disagreement with Aaron Fechter and Showbiz Pizza Time Inc., concept unification would occur, in which every Showbiz Pizza place would convert their Rockafire explosion into Munch's make-believe band. Augusta, Georgia would be one of the first locations to go through this change on October 13th, 1991. Surprisingly, we do have a bit of photos during concept unification. These are really cool and something I haven't seen for any other Showbiz or Chuck E. Cheese location. We got our first footage in the stage on August 14th, 1994. It's a birthday show, which means, unfortunately, we don't get to see Chuck as his curtains are closed. But most likely, he had his 90s latex mask and tuxedo outfit. Although we do get some footage for the rest of this stage, which seems to be in good shape, with all the characters having latex masks, and you can clearly see Munch Jr., as well as the early 90s Chuck walkaround. In 2005, this location received the Avenger Chuck remodel. This remodel would include repainting all the walls purple and white, replacing the older decor for newer decor, removing the showroom walls, and relocating the salad bar from the back of the store to the front of the store. Also replacing the latex mask for plastic ones and removing Munch Jr. and Pizza Cam. But Pizza Cam's box stayed for some reason. We don't really get any photos or videos from this time. The latest footage I can find after the Avenger remodel is from September 4th, 2017. The stage seems to be in great condition from what I can see, with the only movements that are out being Munch's arms not moving up and down, and also Pasquale's arms aren't moving at all. There's not much movement out of Helen, Munch, or Pasquale, since this show, There's Nothing Like a Walk, is only really performed by Chucky and Jasper. We do get a view of the games and rides, as well as the toddler zone and sky tubes. The video also shows a Chucky live show, which is the Chucky Easy Dance. I do want to quickly note here that during spring of 2022, Pasquale was given green drumsticks to match the outline of Amateur in the amateur hour of his wall. And for some reason, he has a blue explosion background drum front, not the orange and yellow swirl with the stars, or the white background with the explosion. Another video from Prime Stone Miscellaneous on November 12, 2022 shows the stage to be in good shape, minus a few movements, such as Helen's body lean, which has her stuck leaning forward, and Chuck's mouth. It doesn't make talking movements, it's only open and closes. Now, something odd that I've noticed is that Chucky has red eyelids, which only belong to the Tux Chuck, not Avenger Chuck. And he does have his Avenger attire, such as his shirt and pants, but no hat. I do also want to mention that in early 2023, sometime before the 2.0 remodel, the air compressor for the stage caught on fire. This resulted in all the characters to stop moving. Fortunately, they did get a small air compressor for Chucky, but not one for the other characters, as they would stay like this until the remodel. On April 25th, 2023, Augusta, Georgia started the 2.0 remodel. On the interior, painting all the walls white, replacing the older decor for newer decor, and replacing the 3-stage with a 2019 model dance floor and video wall. I do happen to have some photos during the 2.0 remodel, mainly of the animatronics being destroyed, the stage being gutted out, and the video wall being installed. In summer of 2024, the location received the trampoline zone. Following that, on August 5th, 2025, they received the Adventure Zone. That takes up a majority of their kiddie room. That's all I really have on this location. Augusta, Georgia is quite fascinating, from the showbiz history and being to one of the 3 locations to receive Yogi Bear at the time, to the concept unification photos and 2.0 photos. Honestly, I really do like this store, seeing as it's the one that I've been to as a child and the one that I'm working at now, which, with the 2.0 remodel, now the closest 3-stage to me would be Pineville, North Carolina, or Sumterville, South Carolina, with their Studio C. Well, that's all I have for this video. I hope you all enjoy it, and if you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day or night.